Hope, thunder fire you. Eh? Ejumobi mama sige. Ejumobi mama. Sige thunder fire you. I put an arm. The thunder fire your pa. One day, we are Biafra, fighting for our freedom. By the name of Okigwe, we shall conquer. Yeah, one day I must say, I went that kind of trigger. I'm about to use words. Go fit to you're not about it. Nah, see how these people they waste our money.
First collect money.
See how these people they waste our money. But Oluwa, one day like this, I got just support ke umugu. Ka faith to. But no one like one. How one faith to. Okay, ba fege. Our former cameraman.
Le Musa and Asari, le Godra. Huh? Le Godra. Na lo we hotu rawala. Ta, I want nonsense. Le Godra na Allah. Gupu ala la loye. Jije for my loro ala ko hunga.
Agwena won ya.
Ta la shi loye.
Oblet na water.
Ta, Musa and Asari nonsense. I want them go help.
Ana bana nkiti.
Ala Biafra na ko won to shibo de ala.
Biafra, no, mother leave the man Nnamdi Kanu.
Ya wa.
Ha put Nnamdi Kanu. Ha Nnamdi Kanu. Peace aga tpare.
Ya o mazara amu ikuku na.
Ha fa hara na ba ha tigisha mo ogu.
Ya wa ikuku. Ya wa
Ha hara na ba na ha ododo ha tigisha mo ogu.
Oblet na water.
Yenye ha ba ga ha fa na ta Musa na mo ogu. Ala ko na ko egun ho shala.
No Biafra,
no peace.
No Biafra, no peace.
Where there is Biafra, there is peace.
This man Nnamdi Kanu. Utu Simon Ekpa.
Ya wa ikuku na ka ekro today. Amu ikuku ko free ya.
This man Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa.
Please, if you are visiting my YouTube channel for the first time, subscribe with us and turn on your notification button. Hello, Biafrans. Welcome to Magnetic Gist TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Today being 15th of September 2025, we're bringing this news live and direct to you on the Magnetic Gist TV. Here is the news in detail. The Nigerian Musa boys and the Asari boys are seriously fighting the Biafra Liberation Army in Imo State. Like we have already said or asked, why is it Imo State? Unlike the other 5 states we have in Southeast, it's only Imo State that is getting it hot. Well, so many people had answered that it is from the hands of the government of Imo State, while some said that because of the mineral deposits in Imo State, that is why they are fighting like this in Imo State. Well, Musa and Asari said something like that many years ago, that it's gonna start in Imo State and it's gonna end in Imo State, and it is already happening. So guys, in today's news, you can see that the Musa guys are still fighting seriously in Imo State, using all sophisticated weapons against the Biafra Liberation Army. They are using rocket launcher, they are using fighter jets, they are using so many things to fight the Biafra Liberation Army. Seen in this video, you can see the fighter jet flying in the sky, and the Biafra Liberation Army are videoing it, saying that they are not scared of them, that they are not scared of anything that they want to come with to fight them, that they are the real men on ground, that they dare gidigba for their body, they dare gidigba, they not send anybody.
The big man, that they have the program, the big man, or they're quite about so yeah, do yesterday. Maga change check on the wire, cashier, may change the wire, the place where. So the Hadakranga, Abraham had yesterday, yeah. So, for a bush quite a war. And I know what are again in him, how what are na evening. Before I'm vash tango one or proceed when I never can a hall. Can guess why I him, and I what are the candara. Where's your answer? Where's your answer? Ken Kushino zo after Tanguan. Nuku Odra, ebe Tanguan. Ya oku Odra, Abodulok. Ke Brihibi. So la Klani Gamati here hit hand na target. I wanna do this in the bar. This pan gafa. Yeah, man, no wanted the target, but the pan of Bahana nega halabia. Came out now, open, then who told so came out her target. And the Gigan made the nearly on this side. Made the on here, which are oil. Only boom and so came with the target here. The pan, I got the farm. Got the pan, you won't go on the turn now.
So, the Biafra Liberation Army are saying that nothing is happening to them, that the Musa guys will surely be destroyed, no matter how they tried. That the men on ground is going to destroy all the Musa guys, because the Musa guys is occupying their land. That the men on ground no they go anywhere. The men on ground are there for their land. That nobody is going to obstruct or stop them. So guys, looking at this video, you can see indeed that the Biafra Liberation Army is not scared or afraid of anybody. All the things that the Musa guys has been coming to fight them, they stood their ground. And they are saying that the government should release Musa and Asari. The federal government should also release Simon Ekpa.
We are non-violent and we are demanding, calling for justice for our brother Musa and Asari. Today being the 11th of September 2025, we are the diplomatic drive Abuja, urgently calling upon the attention of the global communities for their urgent intervention and rescue our brother Musa and Asari. That is our urgent appeal to the global communities. We are peaceful, we are non-violent, but we are calling upon the global communities for their urgent intervention and rescue our brother Musa and Asari. That is our call, that is our demand. We are peaceful, we are non-violent, but we are seeking for urgent intervention. Let there be an enforcement of local and international court orders that have been passed on this matter. UN, AU, ECOWAS, Kenya has passed an order for his rescue, for his release. Nigeria government have refused to obey them. We are calling and we are seeking for enforcement of those orders. Let there be enforcement of local and international court orders that have already released him. We are calling for urgent intervention on this matter. Musa and Asari is dying, he is 100% sick, and he is dying in detention. And we are asking the world, they should not allow Musa and Asari to die in detention. They should do the needful to release him. We are urgently calling upon the world peacefully and non-violently for their urgent intervention. We are calling upon the United Nations. We are calling upon American government, AU, UK, Canada, Scotland, South Africa, Cameroon, Gabon, Russia, China, all great nations of the world for their urgent intervention to rescue Musa and Asari. This is our urgent appeal before the global community. We are seeking and we are calling upon them under rain, under sunshine, asking for their urgent intervention to rescue our brother Musa and Asari. That is our urgent appeal. They should rescue him from the state terrorism, from the hands of state terrorism. We are urgently and we are faithfully calling upon them. We are the family of IPOB. We are the family of IPOB, the largest mass movement on earth and the most peaceful among them all. We are peaceful, diplomatically, legally. We are calling upon the world to urgently intervene and rescue Musa and Asari today. We are peaceful,
We are non-violent. We are seeking for justice for our brother Musa and Asari, and we believe that this message will go to the global communities, and they will do the needful and rescue Musa and Asari. If Israel can invade a land, if Russia can invade Ukraine, let the world also invade Nigeria and rescue Musa and Asari. That is our peaceful and urgent demand. Thank you and God bless you.
No, now we go be there. I think boss so hell la loss. This is over. I get me there to them. How many years? How many never get me there? I was get me there. Oh, two ago. Okay. Oh no, do gather one more. Oh, two ago. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, you are not here, man. Where? Oh, two ago. Oh, where? Yeah, you don't have to go and watch him. Ah, you can. Them, man. Oh, yeah, not the good mother. Oh, yeah. Oh, you are Okigwe, you are a lot of Anna in Brazil. Echina, I put us young guy, put us in Helila nowhere. I put us a what I go? I put us down. I continue up. Oh, no, dear God, the honor, dear God, the honor, dear God.
Dr. Ngozi Arobeze is talking about the reincarnation of Simon Ekpa in Finland. She is also mentioning of how the USB government is fighting to make sure that Simon Ekpa is being released, and some other achievements that the USB government has acquired so far ever since Simon Ekpa was jailed. So guys, chill down and listen to Dr. Ngozi Arobeze to hear what she is saying.
I truly appreciate your presence. Thank you, Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, the pressmen, and everyone that is watching from whatever location you are. Thank you for being part of what we do. Thank you for being part of this process. Thank you, Honorable Patricia. Thank you, Honorable Christopher, for what you do behind the scenes. I want to use this opportunity to welcome all of you here today. Let me start by recognizing and appreciating the presence of our leader, Onyedu Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you for what you do, for your resilience, for your perseverance. Thank you for your steadfastness. Thank you for being you and doing what you are doing, despite the plot, the continuous plot by the Nigerian terrorist state to continue to silence the voice of Biafrans. They have failed this time around. That is what they've been doing for the past 100 years, for the past since 1960. They've been doing the same thing to continue to colonize the land of Biafra, not anymore. That is what Britain has allowed them and supported them to be doing, giving them the tactics, giving them the tools to continue to fight Biafra. But this time, we thank God, because those they are using are the ones, the same people we are using to destroy them this time around. So Biafrans, do not be moved. Our Onyedu Nnamdi Kanu was unlawfully kidnapped from Kenya by the Nigerian state, and they lock him up in the DSS dungeon today for nothing except he wants to stop the colonization of the Biafra territory by the Nigerian state, where Nigeria milks the oil, the natural resources of Biafrans, ship it abroad to Britain. They use it to better the life of their people, build the best hospitals for their people, build the best railways, internet services. While the Biafra people, where that natural resource comes from, are languishing in abject poverty without any standard hospital, no healthcare system, no internet services, no railway, no international airport, nothing. We have stopped it. It is our task to stop that colonization by Britain and the Fulani hegemony on the territory of Biafra land. So we thank Onyendu. We also want to use this opportunity to thank our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, who is the reason for the season. Because of him, we are where we are today. Because of him, we have secured the independence of the United States of Biafra people. Because of him, we are protecting our land every single day. Because of him, Biafrans are free people. Because of him, we have stopped the colonization of Biafra land, of the Biafra territory, by Britain and the Fulani terrorists in Biafra, in Nigeria. Thank you so much, His Excellency, our Prime Minister, Obato B.S. Simon Ekpa. We appreciate you. We honor you. We revere you. As many of you are aware, again, the Nigerian state, in their normal nature, colluded with Finland to take away our Prime Minister, trumped up all different frivolous charges, colluded with Nigeria in the quest for Finland to redeem their economic power that is already failing, their economy that is already failing by the second. How do they redeem that? They collude with Nigeria's President Tinubu and Christopher Musa. If you surrender Simon Ekpa, we will give you this Lekki contract. We will give you some contracts inside Nigeria. The Finland Foreign Affairs categorically, in all social media, openly said that Simon Ekpa is hindering the bilateral relationship between Finland and Nigeria, and they must stop that. How did they try to stop that? By arresting Simon Ekpa and tagging him a terrorist or terrorist financier or sponsoring terrorism, whatever. With the other innocent Biafrans that Finland arrested and went on a fishing expedition. At the end of the day, they discovered these are innocent Biafrans that are fighting for their freedom. We are freedom fighters. We are people that do not want to be colonized anymore. The law to stop colonization is an international human rights law. It is under the United Nations law. No people want to be colonized. And any people that are colonized, you are empowered to use everything possible to stop the colonization. That was exactly what Nnamdi Kanu did. That's exactly what Simon Ekpa did. And that is what exactly we, the people of Biafra, have done. By declaring our independence on November 29, 2024 in Lahti, Finland, when over 50 million Biafrans are voted, but at home and abroad to exit the enclave called Nigeria. And we all gathered in Finland. Over 500 Biafrans voted to exit the terrorist state of Nigeria because we are backed up by that humanitarian law, by the United Nations charters, by other organizations, including African Union charters, that said a people have the right to choose who is going to lead them. A people have the right to self-determination. That is why the restoration and protection of the United States of Biafra is going through the legal process as we speak. So we thank our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister is not a terrorist. All of us are aware of that. Simon Eber is a sound politician in Finland. He has helped the political party in Finland to build Finland in his own little way. In the Finland Transportation Department, our Prime Minister, His Excellency, is a member in that board that make decisions to make Finland a better place. He is not a terrorist. But Finland thinks they can get the resources, the oil, the gas, whatever they want on the blood of innocent Biafrans. And we say no to that. That was how Finland colluded with Nigeria and decided to be the person that would judge the case for Nigeria. So Finland judged a criminal case on behalf of Nigeria. Highly illegal. A one-sided judgment that never addressed all the human rights abuses by the Nigerian state, all the killings of innocent Biafrans by the Nigerian state, all the forceful disappearances of innocent Biafrans confirmed by organizations like the Amnesty International, the European Human Rights Commissions. Finland never addressed her during the trial of our Prime Minister. All they did was to present a one-sided report from a pariah state, from a terrorist state. The evidence they got from a terrorist state that does not obey human rights, that does not obey the rule of law, that their evidence cannot be trusted in any law of God, any court of law, internationally and locally. That was what Finland relied on to judge this case and say our Prime Minister is a terrorist. And we, all Biafrans, are terrorist financiers. Why? Because we do not want them to continue to milk our oil resources, ship it abroad to their globalist friends, to their sponsors, while our people languish. That was all, nothing more. So Finland went on this shambolic trial where he said, oh, our Prime Minister was involved in a terrorist organization. Who declared we Biafrans as terrorists? Finland didn't produce that evidence. For an organization to be declared a terrorist organization, there must be proof. There must be research. There is a particular body that is termed to declare a group of people a terrorist body. Finland didn't do that. So who gave Finland the right, the audacity, the power to declare Simon Eber a terrorist, to declare Biafrans as terrorists? That was what Tinubu and Christopher Musa told you. And you think it can stand in any international court. No, we are going to appeal this. Not just in Finland, in different international bodies across the world. We are going to let Finland know you cannot continue to partner with a terrorist state like Nigeria and destroy Biafrans with your lies. You can't do that. We're not going to allow you to do that. You cannot judge a case that is just one-sided. It was easy for you to say, oh, the Prime Minister did this. He engaged with these people. Those people are called terrorists. Well, where have you presented thousands, all the report that the Prime Minister Simon Eber submitted to you, Finland, about the human rights abuses, the killings of innocent Biafrans? He submitted this to you, Finland. Did you ever address that during the case of Simon Eber? No, you did not. You decided to sweep it under the rug. You were more interested in protecting Nigeria in Finland than doing your job as a free nation to report All the killings that Simon ever has reported to you, you never reported it to the European Union Human Rights Commission. You did not report it anywhere. We are looking for those reports that Simon gave you, that you submitted to the European Union. You know you didn't submit anything. When you have all the reports, you have prepared this case by making a formal report to the European Union Commission. And Nigeria to do that. You were in your comfortable enclave, your comfortable house, your comfortable court in Finland. He encouraged people to be independent. He influenced people. He's doing, you're comfortable saying something about he's engaging terrorist people. You just get to Twitter and put up information. The things you. So what happened to all those information still on Twitter? Whatever has shown all the killings of innocent Biafrans. He has shown it to the world. Finland, you didn't do that. You just went to his Twitter space or his Twitter page and you just pulled the few information, manipulated the story. Pull the information that fits your narrative and the narrative of the Nigerian terrorist state. Why didn't you pull all those informations where our people are being murdered by the Nigerian state, where our people are being kidnapped by the Nigerian state, where our homes are being burnt, where the Nigeria is invading our land, killing our people, taking them away, extracting money at different checkpoints in Biafra land, and if people refuse to give them money, they kill them. Why didn't you, Finland? Why didn't you pull the same information? It was on his Twitter page too. No, you couldn't do that because of your...
And at the end of this video, let us interact in our comment section. We all love you. Magnetic Gist TV, we are the best. If you are yet to subscribe with us, please do so. Subscribe and share this video. Let it go viral. We all love you. Once more, let there be peace in Biafra land. Let there be peace in Biafra land. Let there be peace in Biafra land. We love you all. Bye.